Hey YouTube, what's up? So, basically, I just wanted to come out with this short video, just letting you guys know where I've been and why I haven't really come out with a video, within the past week or two, and so I just basically want to talk about why I haven't been making videos, and just update you on this tank, and update you on the 75-gallon tank as well, and just go over that real quick. Now, the reason I haven't made a video in a week or two is because about 2 weeks ago I came down with pneumonia. So I was sick as a dog for a good 2 weeks, and really I was coughing constantly, so I really could not make a video. So yeah, that's why I haven't actually come out with any more tank tip videos or 5 fish myths debunked. I really haven't come out with any of those in a while. I haven't come out with an update on this tank or the 75-gallon. So that's what this video is for. And I'm good now. I'm completely healthy now. And it was a mild case, but I was constantly coughing, and I really didn't feel well at all. So yeah. Now the 24-gallon doing great. I mean, fish doing great, inverts doing great. Just the whole tank looks really nice in my opinion. And obviously the rocks are really actually starting to look almost identical to my live rock. This right here is dead rock. If you haven't been watching my videos, this is dead rock. That is dead rock. Where my blenny is, that thing right there, dead rock. And then the two stacked up on each other in the back are dead rock. And then I also have a piece of dead rock in the filter in the back. But yeah, this is actually, they all started out pretty much completely bleached white, dry, dead rock, and I put it in the tank to get it colored up with some coralline algae, and as you can see, it's getting some nice color on it, and I definitely think it'll be ready for the 75-gallon once my 75-gallon set up. Now, yeah, so this tank's doing great, and also real quick, I haven't, obviously there are no corals in this tank, and it's a real shame because I really would love to have corals in this tank. And I honestly think I would, be able to care for corals if I were given the chance. And the only reason, well, there's a couple reasons I do not add corals to this tank. Now, one reason that I've talked about many times would be my camel shrimp, which, don't know where he is, but, oh, there he is. He's in his little cave there in the back. Camel shrimps are notorious for destroying corals, so that would be one reason I have not added corals to this tank yet. Also, fluctuating temperature, right there on my thermometer here, 74.9 degrees Fahrenheit. The temperature within the past, ever since really Christmas, the temperature's been fluctuating like crazy. I mean, it would be 76 one day, and then the next day it would be 74, and then it would be 78, and then it would be 73 degrees. It was just crazy, insane. Thank God, the tank has not suffered any, apparent damage from that, and everyone's still doing healthy. No signs of ick or anything. Right there, it looks like my royal grandma has something on his head. That's just something stuck to him. It's not a parasite or anything. He's doing fine. Everyone's doing fine. But yeah, the temperature's been fluctuating, and I know corals definitely do not put up with that very well. Fluctuating temperatures, fluctuating parameters either. Also nitrates, which I'm having trouble controlling. They've stayed around. Sometimes it's 80. My nitrates are at 80, which is way too high, especially for corals, even for fish and inverts in this tank. It's way too high. Luckily, again, I have not seen anyone really showing any bad signs caused from that, but still, it's definitely not a good thing. I don't know why that is. The bioload is not very heavy. It's 4 small fish, the blenny, the 2 clownfish, and my royal grandma. And of course, I have a huge cleanup crew as well, but they don't produce a very high bioload. So honestly, I don't believe it's my fish that are causing this. The filter may be the reason. I think it is because the filter on this 24-gallon NanoCube by JBJ. The filter is really it's a real pain to deal with. You have to really constantly replace that and clean out that filter sponge, and I really am having trouble keeping up with that. So I may just get rid of all the filter sponges in the filter altogether, completely just get rid of it. I may also be getting rid of the bio balls and the ceramic rings that came with this tank. Back when I set it up, I just thought, you know, I have the appropriate amount of live rock in this tank. I have exactly 24 pounds of live rock in a 24-gallon tank, plus the added dead rock. And so there's really no need for bio balls or ceramic rings, you know, because I really don't need that extra biological filtration. So I may be getting rid of those, but I don't want to get rid of them and then shock the tank or anything. I'm really not sure how that works exactly, but I'll look into that, because I definitely think that may be the cause, the ceramic rings and the bio balls. Filter sponges, definitely probably will be getting rid of those, only because I have a tough time keeping up with the maintenance on that. You know, I'm really not a fan of filter sponges anyway, so yeah. Also, I'm running activated carbon in the filter, so that I have activated carbon in the filter right now. I have, I think, 2 sponges, large black sponges, bio balls, ceramic rings, a piece of dead rock, and a huge bag of activated carbon, marine land activated carbon. So that's what's in the filter. Also, the live rock setup may be the cause, which I've talked about in a video. I may be re-aquascaping because the main rule, you know, a rule that a lot of people will tell you, they say make sure the least amount of live rock is touching the sand bed as possible. Obviously, look at that, all of that right there, right there, on the side you can see there's a lot of live rock touching the sand bed, and I think that may be causing dead spots, which dead spots can lead to nitrate problems. But anyway, sorry about that. I just started rambling about that. But so that's the reason this tank does not have corals, and that's also the reason I've avoided getting an anemone, which I've discussed once or twice about getting one for this tank, which I'm not going to be getting one anytime soon until I figure out these problems with the chemistry and everything. But yeah, the 75 gallons doing good. I mean, you know, obviously because of Christmas, I did get a lot of money, a decent amount of money, so I will definitely be going out and buying, I don't know if I'll be getting it from my local fish store or maybe ordering it, but the overflow box, I'll be getting a Hang On Back YouTube overflow box by eShops. I'll be getting one of those. I believe I'm going with the 800 model, and then I'm going to get a Supreme Classic Mag Drive 7 as a return pump. So I'll be ordering those soon. I'll be making a trip to the local fish store probably tomorrow or Sunday, so I'll keep you updated on what I pick up there. Who knows, I may be getting stuff for the 75 gallon, I'm not sure. Yes, the 75 gallon, we actually just took the stand apart and put in the sump, because the stand doors, when we built it, we realized once we bought the sump, the stand was already up and built, and we realized the sump was literally that much bigger than the doors, so we had to disassemble the stand and put in the sump and the skimmer and everything like that. So really everything's good to go. All I need to buy would be the salt water, obviously, the live rock, the overflow box, and the return pump, and then obviously some PVC pipes or hose. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to go with to as plumbing for the tank. But yeah, so that's just basically the update, and I'll be making tons more videos, probably a video tomorrow, maybe the next day, very, very soon. But thanks for watching, and subscribe, please subscribe. My subscriber count is getting up there, and I really appreciate that, so please do subscribe. I have tons of videos, and tons of videos to come as well. Please thumbs up the video if you liked it. Yeah, check out my channel, but because I have tons of videos again, and I'm making a bunch more videos anyways. So thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.